jumping right into the circulation desk on this lovely Thursday in April. Watching Erica's video from last week where she talks about self-publishing really got me thinking about all of the myths surrounding traditional publishing. Two of those myths that I'm going to touch a little on today are book cover design and the title that you have given to your book. Both of these things, contrary to popular belief, are almost entirely out of your control. You will have very little to no say over the cover design, as that completely falls into the publisher's responsibilities. And also, while you may be completely attached at the hip with that really cool title that you've given to your manuscript, the publisher has a right to change that as well. I mean, there are really no hard and fast rules when it comes to publishing. Traditional or self, it is entirely up to you. Just do your homework and research as much as you can into the route that you want to take. And just like everything else in the business, there is some wiggle room. You might land a publisher who asks for how you envision your book cover. You never know. But it's a safe bet not to completely fixate on exactly how you want your cover art to be. Though on the contrary, going into the submission process with a great title for your manuscript will not hurt. As a reader, an amazing title can draw me in just as much as a beautiful cover. The Gateway Through Which They Came is a book by Heather Marie that's coming out in August 25th of this year, and that title alone is enough to drive me insane that the book is not out yet. That is a beautiful, beautiful title to a book. And I know that there's that whole thing where you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but let's just be honest here, we totally do. Some of my favorite book covers are all about the text. The Way We Fall by Megan Crew immediately drew my attention, and then I read the synopsis and found out that the main character's name is my name. It's just spelled a little differently. Now, I do predominantly read ebooks, so I have 3 more book covers that I actually own with text on the covers that I really like, and that is Shadow and Bone, which is a fantastic book cover. I Hunt Killers, which again, there's a huge play on the font, which I really like. And Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater. Now, you can argue that the text on this book cover isn't all-encompassing, but it is the focal point on this cover. When you first pick it up, your eyes immediately draw to the text and the little ink blot for the dot for the eye and all of the vines and leaves surrounding it. Beautiful. And then, every once in a while, there comes a book that both encompasses a very beautiful picture with text. And of course, I'm talking about These Broken Stars by Megan Spooner and Amy Kaufman. And this is our book club pick for April. So we won't be around this upcoming Sunday in recognition of the holiday, but we will be back on April 27th talking about this book right here. So if you haven't read it and you want to tune in with us on the 27th to talk about this book and all of the fantastic things that it covers and talks about, then you need to read it. And it's so good, you will not be disappointed. So, have a good week, and we'll see you next Sunday.